Hey guys, Survival Mouse back with another video. So I came out to do a different type of video today. As you can see, I'm really close to the road. I'm at a normal campsite. You guys know from watching my videos, I hardly ever go to normal campsites, but this has actually got tent pads and everything. The reason being is right across the road over there is a creek with some trout and things like that in it. In the video I was gonna do, I need that creek. So we got here, and when we got here, I looked down here on the ground, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but everywhere there's hickory nuts. I hear a squirrel over there. That might be dinner later. So I saw that, and everywhere there's hickory nuts. So this tree that's right here, that's a shagbark hickory. You can tell by the leaves there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to get a closer view so you know what hickory leaves look like. That's hickory leaves. So we started gathering them up, and I'm gonna do a different type of video, I guess, because I'm gonna spend the next few hours gathering up what I need for the year of hickory nuts. I got my little pup out here with me. He's helping us explore. So when they first fall, they're going to be encased like this, like that right there, and a lot of them break open, well, like that, as soon as it falls, and you have that right there. And if we smash that up, you have the meat of that inside. And so we're going to gather up a bunch to make breads and pies and just eat by themselves and that sort of thing. So this time of year is when you're going to gather this. There's also the walnuts are falling. I'll show you how much we've gathered in just about 20 minutes. We've gathered all this in about 20 minutes. So you can see the walnuts are starting to fall. The walnut trees are back down the road, so I'm going to get a 5-gallon bucket and fill those up. So similar to how you would use acorns, so that's what we're going to do, except these don't have as much tannins in them. So one thing about the hickory tree also is excellent handles for things like axes and stuff like that. Now obviously I'm not going to chop these down, but also they make good bows. So you've heard of a hickory bow. So we're going to look around and see what we can find here and gather up enough of this for the rest of the year. So it's foraging time. We'll probably also get a bunch of acorns. I might leach out some acorns in the creek and show how to make acorn coffee and acorn flour and that type of stuff. So I'll get back to you. Let's gather some of these up and see what all we can get. So I just want to make a quick mention of why I hate normal campsites. This is someone's insulin bottle that they've left. God knows what else is out here. Over there somewhere is some toilet paper around a tree, a whole roll of toilet paper, and then what they used. I found a tire iron, all kinds of stuff, trash just left out here. There's a lot of just junk laying around everywhere when you're this close to the road and this close to, you guys hear that motorcycle over there? So here's my kit that I brought out here. This is all I've brought. Which is pretty much just a bedroll that has my inside of this. I have my hammock and tarp and some camera gear, and you guys see I got a Dr. Pepper on the way out here. I was thirsty. Other than that, all I have on, all I've brought is what's on me, you know, my knife, my axe, all the stuff I normally carry. But I just wanted to mention real quick, if you are the type of person you think you've gone camping before, but really you just took an RV somewhere or maybe a tent and just stayed at a place like this where it's an actual camp pad, you know, in my opinion, and this might be an unpopular opinion, in my opinion, I don't think you've actually gone camping. You haven't got the whole experience. These people haven't learned to appreciate the outdoors yet, or, you know, respect nature. And I'm not a bush hippie by any means. But if you don't know to just not leave trash everywhere and leave, look, this pad over here has cinder blocks left on it where somebody didn't even know how to tie a damn knot. So they just used cinder blocks to keep their tarp down. I'm gonna let that plane go by. So some of these people that's come out here, they don't get the whole experience, because all they're doing is staying in a tent pad. All you did was bring modern accoutrements, everything from your modern life, all the distractions, probably brought your phones and everything else with you. If you've done that, and your fire, you see I got to keep a fire right here in this. I can't put my fire inside my shelter or anything like that like I normally do. This isn't camping to me. This is moving your modern day life into the woods. And these people that come out here, I'm not knocking it. If that's your only thing you've ever, you know, that you've ever done, and you're not used to camping, you're afraid of the woods, you're afraid of the wildlife, that sort of thing. If that's what you got to do to get your foot in the door to start learning to bushcraft, you know, by all means do that. But if you come out here with me, don't expect this sort of thing. This is rare for me. Y'all know that if you've watched my channel for any period of time. I've already got enough food to last me tonight. I've picked up, you know, wild edibles, and acorns are falling, and hickory nuts are falling, and walnuts, and I'm about to go fish the stream, see if I can't spearfish a fish. So, you know, just wanted to mention that if you come out to the woods, at least respect the woods. If you're new at it, you know, whatever you bring with you, take back with you, you know. So, all right, I'm gonna get back on track and get camp set up. You guys see I'm starting to gather some firewood and stuff. I'm gonna get everything set up, and I'll be back to you guys. All right, as you can see, that fire's not going anywhere. That's a sustainable fire. I didn't want to waste you guys' time going through all that on video, so I did a time lapse. So one of the things that I'm going to do while I'm out here is I have a piece of river cane that I'm going to fire straighten, and you can see it's still a little bit green. Some of it's cured out. So what I may make out of this, I may make a blow dart gun out of this. And so my plan is right there on that last node. From there it starts getting a little crooked, but the rest of this is pretty straight. I don't know if you can tell that. The rest of it's pretty straight other than that one last node. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it over the fire and bend it, and then I'll probably end up trying to do the method where you split it down in half, scrape out, because where the nodes are, it goes all the way through, the rest of it's hollow. So I'm probably gonna try to split it in half, scrape out the nodes, go down there to that creek and get some of the sand and really smooth out this inside. And then what I'll do is I'll put it back together, take some pine pitch and cover up the cracks, try to wrap it in some sinew and some, you know, tight cordage. And once I get that done, it should be, you know, nice and closed in and airtight. And we'll see what we can do with it. Maybe make some darts. Depends on how much time I got out here. I don't have much time before it gets dark, so I may not get this done today. I may just fire harden it today. Or fire straighten it, I'm sorry. All right. Okay, so the next step in making this blow dart gun that I'm trying to make, I'm taking this pine pitch right here, I've got it warming up by the fire here, just enough to keep it soft. I'm not putting it actually in the fire. And then right along where the crack is, where I split it, where I put it back together, I'm just gonna paint it on that crack, just enough to have it on there nice and good. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it over the fire just for a second and let that melt down in that crack a little bit. And then I'm gonna take this twine off and move to the next one. So all I'm doing right now is just holding it together, painting on some fine pitch, and then moving on to the next one and tying up the next one and doing the same thing that I just did. What I'll do when I'm done with all this, with both sides of this, is then I will wrap it in twine or bank line or whatever I've got, paracord, whatever I've got, and sinew if I have it. And that way it'll keep real nice and tight, airtight, and then I'll start looking to make darts. I won't get done with this now. I've got maybe another hour or two of daylight, but just wanted to show you the next step in the process. Alright guys, so the blow dart gun did not happen. We're about to leave, we're on our way out. We found a stray dog and we spent the next few hours trying to save this dog, and it just would not get close enough. I tried to make a catch pole, and I don't know if it's tried to be caught before or something, but it wasn't having that and just wouldn't get within arm's reach. We left it some food. I gave it you know, what I had, and then my kids, when they showed up, they had some trick-or-treat stuff. I know not to feed a dog chocolate, but I gave them what, you know, some old lady gave them like Vienna sausages or something. So anyway, we fed the dog, and then I had wasted so much time. We're just gonna go ahead and head on out. I got a meeting to do in the morning. So right now we're stopped in this field. There's two trees that's right over here that are black walnut trees. So I'm gonna grab up a quick 5-gallon bucket of the black walnuts to use for the shells I'm gonna use for tanning, and then obviously the nuts I'll use for eating. So, but all right guys, well, I'll probably still put this up just because, you know, you guys can know what's been going on, what I've been up to, you know, that sort of thing. But I'll be doing better quality videos than this, obviously, pretty soon. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching Survival Mouse. I'll be back to you as soon as I can with another video.